Right on the edge of the goal line at about the his first touchdown.
Action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all together. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's a 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll make it a second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jadeveon Clowney. First half, 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They take over. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, there's body types of the receiver.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw complete there to Thomas. And he goes out right around the 39. On third and long, it's Rodgers. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He only has a single solo carry, 1. Numero uno, second quarter. They need to get in the ball more, don't they?
I'm not the greatest statistician in the world.
Yeah, you are.
But a back like that with only 1 carry kind of takes me back to college in the classroom. Not enough evidence to declare what you should do the rest of the game. Give him the ball some more and find out.
Will they incorporate him? We'll find out. Throwing again on second down. Stafford. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Stafford. He's going to look deep for more. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Pats will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will knot things up here late in the 1st half. So quite a turn of events. The late turnover turns into 3 points, and now we are tied with halftime approaching.
My man, alliteration is you. I love how you just put that all together. And frankly, it just shows how quickly fortunes can change in this league.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks for seeing what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Browns who are out on top. Jalen Hurts has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we take the trip across Lake Erie to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And it was the visiting Chicago Bears who come away with the victory. Justin Fields, excellent in the victory as his guys push their record up to 8-3 on the year. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one's gone to halftime with the visiting 49ers out in front. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown catch in that 1st half. It's been as tight as we expected, all tied through 1 half of play. For the call of the 2nd half, let's get it back to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the 1st half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hunter, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. To throw, it's Rodgers. Off to Thomas on the left side.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he'll give it here to his running back, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down and 4. Rodgers finding Bourne here over the middle. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. To throw is Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
He's on 2. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me,
and Lutz's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13 to 10. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
no, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, Kamara. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now with Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that's going to tie us at 13. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this complete to Henry over the middle. 7 yards to pick up there. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Hunter. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Rodgers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too... The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Room to field. And he's got some space here. And down right around the 37.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting...
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settled in now 1st and 10. So a chance to give his guys a second-half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And, Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker. Gong!
That was good. Do that again.
Gong!
63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Right back to him on 1st down. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. On 2nd down, it's Hunter. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 28. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Hunter. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st down, it's Hunter, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, and the Patriots have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down 20-13, 65 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Into the secondary, past the 40. Gets this to Moore, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Pass complete to Harris. That catch good for only a couple. Now it's Stafford. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Stafford now to throw. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is taken in at the 5. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for New England, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.